So next
we have a tear in a t-shirt.
we have a tear in a t-shirt. And if anybody's like me, you don't like the labels. I don't know why they still do it, but the labels that go kind of on the side of your shirt.
So itchy.
And I tend to tear those off. And then what happens when you tear off those labels is you get a big hole in your side of your shirt. So you're just going to bring the shirt, you're going to put it inside out. Or the part that you're going to sew inside out. I'm going to use a nice white thread here so you can see it nice and easy. And we're not going to do anything fancy. So a lot of people think, oh, I got to do this stitch that's on your... Well, let me tell you about this stitch. This one is done on a thing called a serger, and it has up to 5 needles on it, or 5 threads on it that are all doing the same thing at once and cutting the fabric all at once. You're not doing this by hand. You're not even doing this on a regular sewing machine.
Sure.
The next thing that we're going to do, we're just going to do kind of the same thing we did last time. We're going to rethread our needle with the same thing, with the same knot and everything, double it. And we're going to do something called a whip stitch. Whip stitch is it's a fancy word for going round and round and round and round. So we're going to end at our knot. And we're not going to be fancy about this. We don't need to have the stitches completely close together. Just close enough that you're going to secure that hole into place. Now, if we were having a hole in like a middle of the shirt and you want to do something like this, and maybe you don't care if the stitch is seen on the front, you might just go up and down, up and
right.
down. And you can actually do a whip stitch for those as well. You just might find a little bit of a pull in your fabric. And depending on where the hole is, it might not matter. So we just keep going round and round. And I might go all the way up and I might go all the way down again.
Oh, okay.
Just in case I missed a spot. And I'm doing this quickly because this is what most people are gonna, they just want it fixed.
That's right.
And they don't care what the stitch looks like. They want, when it's right side out, they want it to look like if they didn't tear their label out.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make this nice, and if we're using new thread and we're using, you know, we have a knot and everything in place and we're ending the stitch the right way, like with the right knotting and everything, this should not come out. Not anytime soon anyway. And sometimes you just need to do a repair to get you through until
right, exactly.
you get to the next thing. Until you can maybe even take it to somebody who can fix it properly. But, you know, I have to wear this today, or I'm on a trip, I'm camping, I'm, you know, in a different country. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, I just need this to not look like I don't know how to take care of my clothes. So again, this is not fancy, and this is what everybody is going to look like. If I was going to take my time at this, they would be all perfect. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pick a couple of stitches closer to where we ended, and we're going to go underneath them and do our knotting again. And we might do that a little bit further down once again. We wouldn't want to go down too far from where we ended because it would start cinching the fabric together. So you can see that. I went a little too far, but that's okay. I can always go back and kind of go over that thread. So we've done that. We've knotted. I might, and just even for a little extra security there, I might even cut that a little longer and hand knot it, which is not the easiest thing to do. But that's why we did it with the needle.
Right.
As well. But this might be my extra, I did it, make sure I did it. When we look at the other side of our thing, you can't really see. I have one thread that's showing there, and I might go back and fix that. But our hole's fixed.
Perfect.
Nothing's happening to it anytime soon. I can wear this shirt again.
Right.
And I can throw it through the wash and everything.
Yes.
Too.